Welcome back. Gotta open the beer here.
Oh shit!
Gotta open the beer before the pod.
I got two fucking drinks going on already.
Buddy, it's 10 p.m. on a Thursday. You know what that means? I'm gonna have no sleep for work tomorrow. So let's go.
Hell yeah, man. Just no planning whatsoever involved in this. It's just immediately, hey, so if we do this, we're getting locked in to at least getting high and also getting a little bit buzzed. So you're going to feel like shit regardless in the morning.
Hell yeah. But it's Friday tomorrow. Dude, tomorrow is May 1st already.
Is it?
Yeah, dog, think about that.
I didn't even know it was Friday tomorrow.
You don't even know it? No, okay. But like...
What do I got to do?
Absolutely nothing. Living the dream.
I've been forcing myself to do stuff just because at like halfway through this thing, like weeks ago, I got sick of the feeling of like waking up and going to bed and being like, wow, I am just a shit human being. I didn't do anything today.
Dude, no one's doing anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like, how is nobody feeling this, man? You kidding me?
Dude, everyone is.
Then do something.
Maybe you don't have a choice. I don't know.
Yeah, true. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to take advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, straight up, I was thinking about this. I was like, we haven't had this, like, this amount of free time since we were in high school.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like, summer vacation style. Like, where it's just like 3 a.m. and you're just like...
Dude, dog, when I was in grade 10, the summer between grade 10 and grade 11, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
No, it was great though.
No idea what day it was.
No, ever.
Not even a clue. Be shot in the dark.
How quick did your sleep schedule get fucked? Yeah.
In summer?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Of grade
like
10?
back then.
Oh, dude, the first day.
Within days.
The first day.
Dude, because like you had more energy back then too. So like you'd go to school that last day of like school, and then you'd stay up till like 5 a.m. that night to celly, and then like it was just dust from there.
I used to listen to that song, School's Out. Dude, I used to listen to that on the last day of school.
Hell yeah.
Just get me fired up to just sit in my room and play video games.
But dude, those are like the best times ever.
Dude.
From when you were younger.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, like how far our computer setups have come since grade 10.
Dude, do you remember?
10, my setup was like, I had my Xbox, and Trey and I used to rip Xbox together growing up. And I was like, okay, I need my I got a laptop for school in grade 9, so I was like, I'll set up this laptop right beside my Xbox. So it started the whole double monitor thing at a very early age. And then I was like, okay, I need a monitor for my Xbox. And I remember you were roasting me for getting a monitor.
Yeah, I did.
At the time.
I did torch you.
You're like, you're not an MLG gamer. I'm like, bro, trust me. And in the end, it just worked out because now everyone plays on monitors, right?
Yeah.
And
the foresight on this
dude,
guy.
so what I used to do is I took like an old desktop monitor that my family like used to have. We got like a new computer. Mm-hmm. So I set up my laptop through an HDMI cable and separate keyboards and a mouse, like just through USB on my computer or on my laptop. And I would put that underneath my desk so it felt like I had a PC.
Oh,
so I'd rip like two monitors.
Yeah. Did you like put it like down a little bit?
Yeah. So I just can't see it. So it tricks my mind, you know?
I do know. I had a similar thing actually because I had like a little Surface Pro tablet way back in the day, like grade 9.
Yeah.
And when I got my first monitor, it was like my old TV. It was like just like the height of a monitor though, or size. I would I ended up getting a monitor actually for my PS4 when I got it in grade 10. And so I used that new monitor and my old shitty TV with my Surface plugged in as my two monitor thing. Yeah. It was very similar.
Yeah. Everyone starts like that. Like that.
The most dust setup of all time, but it was unreal at the same time.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking back on it, I'm like
having that back in the day.
I'm like, wow. Like that, like thinking about it now compared to what I got, I'm like, wow, that is dog shit. But at the same time, back, like, I don't know, you think back on it with like rose colored glasses, you know what I mean? You're kind of like, ooh, I kind of miss it. But at the same time, if you had it, you'd want to kill yourself. Holy fuck. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, if I moved back like up into like my old room upstairs, I was like how like would that fire me up? I was like, yeah, it was I had some good memories back then. But I was like, you know what though, dude, just the simple fact of like going back from now, I'd be like, wow, because I have unprecedented access to the outside world from my room currently. Because I'm just kind of, it's not really a room, like it's a room, but it's a basement.
Yeah,
But it's not the basement. Shout out Crystalia. But yeah. So like, if I like move back up there, I was thinking, I was like, damn, like sneaking out to go like smoke late at night. Just wouldn't be able to do it.
No.
I'd be like a crackhead, halfway leaned out my window, smoking resin out of a pipe.
Dude, okay, everyone needs to know what I did today. So Trey and I, before the pod earlier, we decided to smoke a little weed, and I had like weed in a pipe, and I lit the pipe with the little cigarette lighter that I have in my car. And dude, it works.
The funny thing is though, it's not like you needed to use the cigarette lighter.
A perfectly fine lighter.
I like looked at the lighter in his hand and I was like, and I like grabbed it and you were like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, use the tools given to you or something like that. Like handed it to you.
Yeah.
And you were just like, huh? It doesn't work in there. So we were like, then we like got interested and we started fucking around with it. Dude, and you like put it in.
You know what's fucked? Old phones back in the day, like they used to have straight up phones in the center console. Old phones, sorry, fuck. Old cars.
Oh yeah,
like old cars, like that. It would be like hello, like it was a fucking home phone strapped in the center console of their car.
Dude, that was like the old school. Like now cars have like 4G. That was the old school version.
Yeah, dude, cars now have Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
so
sorry, 5G.
So they can track you wherever you go. Wherever you go.
White bark, wit beer.
Dude, you're gonna like this beer.
Oh,
I picked these out.
By the way, the last thing I was drinking wasn't no bitch drink. I was having a little pink Whitney.
Yeah.
That's why it was pink.
Yeah, you're so badass.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so I was going through the internet the other day, and I realized that, okay, I have this little conspiracy theory in my mind that the government is using this coronavirus scare, like the quarantine and everything, to slowly get everyone to accept the fact that there's aliens by like distracting them or like using this opportunity where everyone is distracted by coronavirus and then like, they're just like putting the little seeds in there, you know, like aliens are real, you know. And then the other day the Pentagon released like 3 videos of 3 separate unidentified flying objects, and they're kind of fucking scary looking. There's one in particular that was like pretty recently, like 2014 or something. And it's like pretty decent video from a fighter pilot, like from the little, you know, GoPro strapped to the hood of him. And yeah, dude, it's like, have you seen the videos? I've seen
one of the videos and I've seen an image from one of the other ones. One of them looks like a ship from Star Wars, straight up. Like it looked like I saw a specific ship, you know what I mean? I like looked at it and I was like, that's Jango Fett ship, Slave One.
No idea. But hey.
For some reason, this man hasn't seen Star Wars, getting off topic really quick. Yeah. And that's just...
So what? Sue me. I'm 20 years old. I don't have to watch Star Wars. If I didn't watch... Dude, the only reason... Prove me wrong right now. No one gets into Star Wars when they're 20. The only reason you like it is from
because you were a childhood.
Yeah.
Brother, it's not even nostalgia, though. Some of it's actually legit good. The new movies suck, but like...
Same shit for me, though, with Pokemon. Didn't really rip it as a child.
Neither did I.
Not nostalgic.
See, that's interesting. We're getting way off topic now, but like, yeah.
Oh, fuck, yeah, we were talking about aliens.
Yeah. No, let's go back to that. We'll come back to Pokemon later.
We'll come back to Pokemon. Yeah, so, it looks like a Star Wars ship.
Yes. And then the other one, the one I've seen was released, like, it wasn't released, like, recently. It was released, like, a while ago, and it was... footage from like a fucking UFO and a fighter jet was like filming it, and they got their audio, like the pilot's audio, and the one guy's like, "Dan, you see that?" And he's like, "Dan just cruises." Yeah, man. What is that? I was like,
"I don't know, man." And then they fly away. That's the whole video.
Yeah. But like no, like they're like tracking it for a little bit. They get like a little box around it.
It's just unidentified by the fighter pilot. It's just videos, anything where he looks at it and he's like,
"What is that?
What is that?" It's like a bird. He's like, wait. What is that? Boom, UFO.
UFO conspiracy. Yeah, I think coronavirus is actually a conspiracy for aliens. It's just some fucking army guy or some Air Force guy from like the South United States going, "Hey there, what is that?" And Noah's sitting here in between segments on the podcast going, "Yeah, I think there's a conspiracy theory. Aliens, man.
Aliens, man. Dude, I don't know.
Dude, I like the artwork on this beer, man.
Yeah, man, I'm telling
It's
you. You
sick.
like it?
Yeah, it's good.
It's pretty good, eh?
Is it in Belgian, right?
Mm-hmm.
She. Last Belgian beer I drank,
Yeah.
nearly puked in my mouth. It was
Really?
it was called Hogarden.
Was this when you were in Europe?
Yeah,
That's the last Belgian beer you've drank?
yeah. Is Shock Top Belgian?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Shock Top's good.
Shock Top, it do be good though.
Hogarden shit.
Yeah.
Such a bad taste to it. Tastes like black licorice, man. Awful.
I hate
Awful.
those. Dude, how does anyone just sip on a dark beer?
Well, like a stout?
How do you sip on a fucking coffee stout? I don't get that. Hey man, just have a coffee. If you're
Yeah. But you kind of want to get hammered, though.
put some Baileys in it. I don't know. Don't drink a coffee stout.
I don't know. Yeah, it's an acquired taste thing. I'm sure I'll like it when I'm like 58 years old.
Yeah, you're like, I've tasted everything good. Might as well try something that tastes like shit.
It's like that video of that guy. He's like, it's like the camera's just on him. He's like swishing the wine around in the glass. He's like, yeah. Tastes like shit.
Classic meme.
Indeed.
Dude, are you gonna tell the podcast that you've been making memes lately?
Been making memes. Been really fucking funny.
Are you at all embarrassed about it or no?
No, not
No.
at all. Not at all.
They're so AIDS, man.
That's the funny part. They're supposed to be. Dude, I made one yesterday that was I might even just throw it up on the screen because it's jokes, but it's me and another one of our buddies, and it's just like stickers from Snapchat that I cut out, put on the characters, like the two bananas in pajamas from the show, Bananas in Pajamas.
That's a show?
Yeah. It's like a baby show.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, they're going like this. I put it on the face, or I put the face on there, and then I deep fried the fuck out of it, so it just looks distorted as shit.
Yeah.
And then put the text on it, "You ever just Stuart?" And that was the meme. And it got laughs. Stuart. Apparently that's a meme going around right now.
What, where they just say Stuart?
Stuart. I don't know, man.
Like Stuart Little? I don't know.
Neither do I. It's just Stuart.
Dude.
I think meme culture is the most, like, honestly, the most AIDS thing, but it's so funny.
Well, that's the point of it.
So funny.
That's the point of it. I don't know, man.
Like, dude, I like, and all these memes only portray to, like, shit that me and, like, our friend group finds funny, you know what I mean?
I guess.
It's not anything where I'm like, I'm going to put this on the internet and get lots of upvotes. Like that, I don't care, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, speaking of internet, Trey and I are now TikTok famous. So thanks, everyone on TikTok. Fuck yeah.
Was it 18,000 views in 35 minutes? Haha.
Something like that. Something like that. Dude,
We're
TikTok.
huge.
Dude, TikTok. So is that just like, there's so many people on TikTok right now. There's like over 1 billion people using the app.
And dude, they're all like, it's all like young people, you know what I'm saying? Like it's such a, that's like, it's the new app for young culture.
It's weird how like you can just like release an app in 2019 and it becomes huge, like Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter and
like,
Facebook, because you thought all those corners of the market were covered, right?
Yeah.
But ever since Vine dropped out, there's been that empty spot.
Dude, that like they created some, because then Musical.ly popped up for a bit.
Yeah.
But then that kind of
TikTok evolved from Musical.ly.
Well, it was kind of in the same vein.
Yeah.
I just know that Musical.ly was kind of weird because it was just little kids
dry humping their pillows.
Yeah, like it was. Yeah, like it was bad. I remember. Shout out to Mr. Noah here. His old YouTube channel. Hey?
I've made a comeback now with Clouded Judgement, but I'm not gonna lie. Back in grade 10 or 11, I used to be a YouTube.
Grade 12, buddy. It was late.
It was not grade 12.
It was late. Yeah, it was. I guarantee it.
I can look. No, it's not on there. I deleted them all. I can look at the day that I have them uploaded. The videos are on my computer.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, they were good.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like, so back in the day, like think of like a leafy style kind of thing, like not exactly leafy, but you were doing kind of like jokes topics. So like this musically thing with some like decent editing in between, like so you would like break up your Call of Duty gameplay with clips of little kids twerking, and then you'd come back to you and you'd start torching these poor kids.
I don't know how I didn't get thrown in handcuffs for uploading that video.
Well, I mean, because you were 17 at the time, you're fine.
It's true.
You're fine.
I can upload all the videos of little kids that I want.
Except, well, I mean, not anymore, but you know,
to a certain category.
This one right here, officer. No,
yeah. I only
know.
uploaded like 5 videos.
Yeah, dude, you remember back then too? You were like, I'm gonna stay on it and I'm gonna be fucking.
It was way too hard, man. That's why I thought, like, at the beginning of making this podcast, I'm like, man, like, we're gonna run out of topics to talk about. And don't get me wrong, we talk about lighting it from the bottom probably every episode. We talk about crackheads every other episode. Don't take an edible. Yeah, we know this. This is the Clouded Judgement
staples.
podcast. You came here for this reason, all right?
Exactly.
You want to hear one thing from us right now? Hey, don't light it from the bottom, all right?
If we catch you lighting it from the bottom,
I will beat the shit out of you.
No, I'm not gonna beat the shit out of you. I will talk about you in a bad way on the internet.
Exactly.
That's how you do it in 2020.
Exactly.
Cyberbullying.
Dude, the amount of cyberbullying probably going on right now while everyone's locked in their room.
Oh,
it's probably unimaginable.
Dude, doubtful really that.
What do you think's gone up more, cyberbullying or like domestic abuse?
Oh, domestic abuse.
Let's be real here. There's probably a couple wives that's got on some nerves by now.
Buddy, do you know how many divorces are going to come out of this?
At least 25.
At least the same amount of kids that are going to be born. Dude.
You just fight and fuck. That's all you do.
A lot of people, some people were like talking about how like there's going to be ooh, no, it
nice little spill.
Nice. All over. I was going to say people are talking about how they're thinking that this is going to cause a resurgence for like a second baby boomer.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. A second baby boomer wave. So we're going to watch like in the West at least. I don't know about fucking Nepal, but like we're going to see cuz right now our thing was like baby boomers were here and we're coming like this right now cuz we just don't fuck apparently. Millennials don't fuck.
Millennials don't want to have kids. They fuck, but girls are injecting little tiny computer chips into their goddamn
arm. Yeah.
Like forearm so they can get filled. I don't know. That's why there's not as much babies.
I'd rather have a warm place to come though, for real.
Oh my god, Trey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Under the sheets isn't working anymore.
No. The Kleenex doesn't work.
God damn it.
Getting back on track.
Yeah, let's just have a little segment about masturbation again.
That's how we do it, man. It always gets back there after the first drink. No, yeah, so getting back like to the baby boomer thing.
Yeah.
So apparently like right now nobody's fucking, nobody wants to have kids cuz we all have crippling debt and we don't want to bring another soul into this world. And basically, and they're thinking like because everybody's just stuck at home with nothing but time on their hands, they're just gonna cause them like they're gonna cause the chart to go back out for a little bit, even if it's like just for like
a little bit. This
next birth cycle, it's gonna be like that and go back to it.
Nice.
Like hell yeah. You know why you were born, son? Why is that? Because we were stuck inside.
I had nothing better to do
than fuck your mom.
Then fuck your whore of a mom. I ran out of stuff to watch on Netflix. I just needed a warm place.
It was in between episodes on The Last Dance. What do you want me to do? Monday, Tuesday, Michael Jordan. The rest of the week, I don't have anything. Dude, by the way.
Yeah.
Good recommendation.
You watched? You opted out?
Dude.
You done the episodes?
No, yeah, all of them.
Unreal,
I caught up in a day and a half. Man.
Yeah, dude.
Unbelievable.
Every Monday, both Mondays, I've been ripping like both episodes back to back.
Yeah.
It's
because, dude, it's one of those things. Definitely, I just the style of it, perfect. I like for like that category of like sports stocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like when I was kind of breaking it down, I was like talking to you on Snapchat, and I was like like I can tell like some of the editing styles and stuff, and you were like man, shut the fuck up and watch the show. And I was
It
like,
just pisses me off if you're looking to critique. You know what I mean?
it's, dude, literally automatic. I'll be sitting there like just paying, not like zoned into the show, paying attention. Something happens and I'm like, fuck, like it just sticks out like a sore thumb.
Like it's bad.
No, not be like it's bad. I just notice it.
Oh,
like,
I noticed that shit too. Like I noticed like some certain shots and stuff.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
don't
like,
notice like anything that's
the
like
other
a little
day.
bad. I'm not like this documentary is shit. They fucked up that shot. You know?
Oh no, I wasn't thinking that way. because I was talking to you about the audio.
Yeah.
And just how like with I noticed it with Dennis Rodman. They had like there's a segment where there's a segment of the thing where it's just Dennis Rodman. It's like his history with the Pistons and going to the Bulls, and he was a bit of a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so apparently the guy who filmed it, when he was interviewing him, he was like, "Man, interviewing Rodman was like interviewing a feral cat."
Like you talking like Rodman now?
No, yeah, now. So like they were taking
Crackhead Rodman.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
But I think he's just the same.
Dude.
But anyway, sorry.
Does he have a fucking one of those bowl piercings? Does he have those?
I think he's got 2 on the outside and 1 in the lip.
Looking rough. Hey.
He had him before. He had him like in the 90s too, but he would take him out.
Yeah.
But so the guy that directed it, I forget his name, but he had like made a comment in an interview being like, "Oh, interviewing Dennis Rodman was like interviewing a feral cat. Like the guy just didn't want anything to do with me, but he was willing to talk about it." Like, so sometimes you can see in the show, sometimes there's long draws without any cuts, and you can hear like, oh, like he was actually interested in this bit. But then there was like some parts where it's just like you can tell he was like, whatever, like go in the middle of a sentence and they would just take like a couple words. So you can hear like a quick like what's it called? Increase in volume, and then you hear like his voice come in and then it cuts out really quick before the next word starts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, like if you listen for it, some of his like clips are just like cut. Dude, cut.
So many of the documentaries that come out now, that's how they do the audio. Because a lot of it, they interview the people that whatever happened to or that are involved in it, right?
Yeah.
And then they take that audio clip as a narration over the whole thing.
Oh no, yeah, I know.
But they always, obviously, the person's not going to give a perfect narration. They want to change around the script and shit. So they just literally alter every single word and just smash it into a whole new sentence that maybe they never even said.
Well, and that's the thing where it's like I don't know. I watch a lot of docs like that are a lot more truthful than like some of them are like not. It's not that it's not truthful, but it's like more of a reality setting, kind of like Tiger King is what I'm thinking of mainly, where it's not a typical doc like you'd see it. You know what I mean? It's like say in the same format, but the subject matter is like eccentric. You know what I mean? It's a personality thing, and so yeah, that's where I could see them kind of not changing sentences or making it like a sentence that wasn't said, but kind of changing the meaning of how you hear it. You know what I mean? Where you think you're like, like, did he say that? You know what I mean? Like that's kind of controversial, but in reality, he said it differently and it was something else. So they do change it up a bit.
Yeah.
Which like it makes for good TV, but like when you're watching a war doc, you know what I mean? Like there's a narrator going over specific events. They're not going to change. That's going to be one solid take, and it's going to be like a good take. You know what I mean?
Well, for that, yeah, they have a script, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a script for like.
No, not Tiger King. That's oriented with so many like characters, basically, right? Like, and it's off the cuff. It's not like I'm
completely over Tiger King.
Oh yeah, I know.
The internet ruined that shit.
How it be?
Internet ruins everything. Oh, dude, you know what the internet's gonna ruin?
Rule?
The internet's gonna ruin something, eh? The internet is going to ruin Drake's new album.
Oh, yeah.
That dropped tonight, actually, about an hour ago.
We were listening to it, and a couple songs were decent.
Yeah. So what happened is the reason why he's releasing this is like a mixtape, and Drake ran out his contract with whatever record label that he signed with a long time ago, or that he's been with forever, and so as of right now, Drake is not signed to anybody.
Drake's a free agent, eh?
Drake's a free agent.
Who's going to pick him up? Drake sweepstakes.
So apparently it's not going to be a record label.
Yeah.
Because that's what everyone signs to, right? They sign to record labels, obviously. Yeah. Apparently Drake might sign to a streaming service.
Oh.
So all of his songs are either going to be on iTunes or Spotify, but he could literally pull probably the biggest deal of all time. If you think about it, like Drake's numbers and like Spotify, it's either going to be Spotify or iTunes. There's no way that like
I don't know if I like that.
I don't know about it. As long as it's Spotify, I don't care, because I rip Spotify. So
even still, I don't know if I like that.
It's all about the money. It's all about money.
And but that's why I don't like it, right? Because you're gonna start to see different artists choosing different platforms, and then now all of a sudden people have to have a Spotify premium and a Apple Music premium account.
Yeah.
Then you're breaking the bank for the little guy again. You know what I mean? Just so you can make a buck. Which obviously they're not seeing it like that. I'm talking like the overall. That I could see that having a bad effect overall.
Yeah.
In the long run.
Or like, how pissed would you be if some of your favorite bands signed deals with Apple Music and you don't have an iPhone?
Exactly. Well,
it should be something that could be cross.
You don't need an Apple Music. You can have Apple Music on Android.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's an app for it.
Oh, okay.
But just the fact that, let's say, like Tame Impala fucking signs to Spotify, and fucking King Giz signs to Apple Music, which they wouldn't do. But if they did, like, just having to have both of those is like it's a piss off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't it all just be free?
I don't know. This is just complete rumors, but
yeah.
I feel like that could be something that's going to happen in the future.
I could see it happening, but that's just another one of those things where
streaming
like,
platforms have made so much money recently, like in the last 5 to 10 years.
I'd say 5 years. 5 years. Yeah. In the past half decade, definitely. Yeah. It's blown up. Because I remember when I got into Spotify in grade 10, they were still fighting off the overarching, like the talk about them that was like, oh, they don't really have a lot of albums. Like, they were still fighting to get those rights.
Yeah.
Where like, oh, like Spotify has deals with all of these companies, Universal, everybody that owns all these owns all these labels. You know what I mean? And so back then when they were still trying to break out, and like everybody was like, oh, streaming service, what the fuck is that? Like, get out of here. But then they started purchasing and stuff, and now it's caught on. You know what I mean? Yeah. They made themselves, essentially. You know, because there was nothing else like that before.
You know what I think is kind of cool? So with different streaming services and like online like video services and stuff, like Netflix and whatever, however you'd call that, I think it's kind of cool how some of the platforms don't show you how many views they have.
Like Netflix?
Like Netflix?
Yeah.
And Apple Music, I'm pretty sure. You can't see how many views a song has. But on Spotify, you can see like, oh, Drake and Travis Scott's Sicko Mode hit 1 billion plays or something. Yeah. Right? But I have always wondered how many people are actually watching Netflix shows.
I think that's why they don't want to.
I know.
Because it's a competitive thing, right?
But it's probably a lot.
Billions. You think guaranteed.
Billion? So you think, I don't know.
You can
new movie comes out on Netflix. You think 1 billion people are watching it?
The Irishman, yeah, not at once, but I'm saying overall.
No,
overall,
I ain't even seen that shit.
We watched it in your basement.
No, we watched the first half.
I think we watched like 3/4 of it, dog.
Whatever.
But we were
regardless. Not The Irishman. Another random movie.
Take for instance Tiger King.
Okay, Tiger King.
How, dude? I think at least 1 billion.
No, dude, there's not a chance. 1 billion. 1 billion views was like Gangnam Style when that fucking popped off.
And I know, dude, the internet's evolved a long way from Gangnam Style.
The stat I just used, Travis Scott and Drake's Sicko Mode, which came out a year ago, just hit 1 billion views.
Came out a year ago. I think Gangnam Style came out. How long was that?
2013 or something.
No, yeah, because we were in like grade 8 when that happened. Wild, but like. I'm thinking, like, how long did it take to hit 1 billion?
It took, like, I don't know, a lot longer than Sicko Mode did.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't think Tiger King would
not yet. Let me dumb it down then. 500 mil. 500 million.
I don't think so, man.
Man.
I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of base it on how much internet chatter I see, right? Because, like, if you see a lot of internet chatter, like, people are making memes of it. It's on forums, different stuff like that. And then like, okay, this thing's got to be fucking massive. Dude, like when Barstool and those kind of mainstream accounts start posting it, then it's big.
Not 1 billion big, but hey.
Well, big though. You know what I mean? At least
Yeah.
maybe like I was saying, I'm gonna stick on my number, $500.
Yeah. Dude, you know what I was watching on Netflix that also was like popping off in quarantine? The only thing that popped off in quarantine so far is Tiger King, MJ Doc, and Too Hot to Handle.
No, that fucking Ed guy from 90 Day Fiance. That show also popped off.
Yeah, but that's TLC. I'm talking Netflix.
Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah.
Dude, a TLC, hey, first of all, they definitely just have someone ripping YouTube and looking for like weird recommended stuff.
Oh yeah, because dude, all of the guys that review that weird YouTube recommended shit also watch that. I was watching a stream of a guy that I watch. He makes jokes videos, but he was streaming 90 Day Fiance and he was just doing commentary over it. And he was just sitting there and he was watching it with chat.
Yeah.
Like he was just like, eh. And he's like, what the fuck's going on with this guy? And it's that Ed guy with no neck.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
There's some weird culture with recommended videos in TLC. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what kind of deal they got going on.
It's working.
It's working though,
Whatever
eh?
it is.
Dude, they got some weird shit.
It's
TLC is like the channel that nobody watches. People just make memes about it.
Yeah, because it's all fucking AIDS. That's what you
Yeah.
make memes out of. Dude, you remember Cake Boss?
Dog, I used to dream about making a cake with fondant.
Fondant.
You remember that guy?
Fondant.
Dude, what happened to him?
Got put in jail.
He's in jail?
Not right now, I don't think, but I think he got arrested one time, and he was quoted as saying, "Don't you know who I am? I'm the Cake Boss." Can you imagine using that? Your Honor, I'm not guilty. I'm the Cake Boss. Hey, Your Honor, I'll make you a cake if you let me go.
I'll make the smooth edges with fondant.
With fondant and Rice Krispie treats.
I'll make a self-portrait in fondant. Dude, what's the point of being a cake boss? You're just making extravagant cakes for people to muck? Dude, those cakes were like 20 grand.
Really?
Straight up. When that show was popping off, and
20 Genos.
don't quote me on that, but I remember looking it up when I was a kid, and I remember I was like, "Oh my god, it is so much money to get a cake from Cake Boss." Because I wanted to try it, because he's like always like the velvet cupcakes with the cream cheese icing, and I was like, "Oh my god, red velvet," you know, in the fondant, obviously. Dude, I remember an episode where he's like, "This is how you make a perfect eclair," or something like that, and I was like, "Dog."
Oh. Dude, I remember one episode they made cannoli.
Yeah. That was that episode. And he's like, "It's all about the crunch." And he like bites in the cannoli. I'm like, "Oh my god, I want a cannoli." $150. It's made from the Cake Boss.
Dude, it's like Gucci. I want a T-shirt.
Cake Boss is the Gucci of cakes.
Mm-hmm.
By far. Who else is ripping cakes like him? Charging $20K? Sign his name at the bottom?
Somebody without a fucking show called Cake Boss. He's not the boss.
I don't know, man. Dude, that's what I was always wondering. How much is a dish from Gordon Ramsay? Like him to just make you like, I don't know, fucking sushi. Not sushi, but like, you know, a little steak, a little like
Gordon
lobster.
Ramsay,
something.
can you make me chicken and rice?
Gordon Ramsay, make me some chicken nuggets, please.
Just throws them in the oven.
Can I have some tater tots?
What? Okay, actually, here's a good question. If you could ask Gordon Ramsay for one dish,
yeah,
what would you ask him for?
Probably like some sort of seafood pasta, or like what does he make? Because he rips a lot of seafood, right?
Yeah.
And like he's nuts at seafood. Maybe like some sort of lobster dish, like a crab cake, and like crab cake and some sort of salad with lobster and like I don't know, man. Dude, I fuck with lobster though. So
I'm trying to think, like, what would I ask him
maybe
for?
lasagna? I don't know. What does he make? If you went to his restaurant,
I think he could make you anything. Yeah, like I'm kind of like what I might ask him for, like, I might push him out of his comfort zone, you know what I mean? Be like, make me some
Make me a Big Mac.
Exactly how I see it on the commercial. Glue the sesame seeds on the bun. I want it to look pristine. No, I think I'd ask him for, like, oh fuck. I'd ask
Captain
him.
Crunch.
Nah, hey, make me a taco.
A taco.
No,
Just
no,
a
I
taco.
think
he would make that shit extravagant.
Oh, I know. I think I'd ask him legitimately for like Greek food.
Ooh,
I was
want to try
thinking, like-
caviar. I want to try caviar. I'd be like, yo, make me some shit with some caviar.
Yeah,
Something
like a
where it's
little
like
caviar
bite
on
size,
top.
where like everything needs to blend together perfectly.
Nicely, yeah. Dude, who the fuck's just mucking caviar?
Not on its own. You put a little.
No, you drizzle it on top. But I'm just saying, like,
Hey, I don't want
come
some
on.
fish eggs.
like, I'll have a.
Oh,
fucking...
these fish eggs cost $4,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, I'm all for having a dynamite roll with a couple of eggs on top. I'm not gonna pay to fucking. I'm not gonna pay $4,000 to eat someone's dead child.
Yeah. Oh, you want orange eggs on top? That's free. Oh, you want black eggs?
Oh,
$3,000.
and then you suck me off. Give me a sloppy reach around. That's what it's worth.
It's part of the purchase.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. There's a lot of things I was watching on YouTube where it was like people would review. They'd go to like the super famous sushi chefs,
like the Michelin star ones.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go. I kind of do though.
The thing, I'm just gonna say this right now. I love sushi, but I find raw sushi to be very plain. And a lot of what people say when they go to these restaurants is a lot of it is just like raw sushi cut on like rice, but it's just like a very expensive cut of fish, right?
Yeah.
And they coat it in like in wasabi, and you have to have it like right after he cuts it and shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying like, it's not that good. From what I've seen, I've watched like three reviews or something. Obviously, there's people who like it. Obviously.
Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta get a Michelin star somehow.
Yeah.
You're wowing someone.
Yeah.
You're wowing that guy from Ratatouille. You made him think of Mama's Sushi.
Mama's Sushi. But dude, I don't know. That's just how I think. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been into that one where it's just like it's just rice with a little dead fish on the top. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying though, like. If I go to, or when I go to Japan, right, and I'm there and I'm like, let's see that fucking one of these places that's got a fucking Michelin star, and just hit them up. And be
you want to spend $800 on a California roll?
Well, it's not gonna be 800 bones, man. It's not that much money.
How much is it to eat?
Fuck.
If they have a Michelin star, do they just like instantly raise the prices by $1,000?
Of course. Well, you're paying for that fish cut, like you said. It's just like a cut of beef, right?
Yeah.
If you go to Kobe Steakhouse, you're paying for quality beef.
Yeah.
But I keep burping, man. Fuck me. Excuse me. You're gonna pay for the quality of the thing as well as like the actual quality of the cook. But like, I don't think like some of those Kobe things, man. Like if you're getting like that Wagyu beef stuff, if you get like an actual steak, might be like $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 in that range.
Oh, that's a large range, Trey. What is it? $300 or $700?
Take a guess.
I would never pay $700 for a steak. I'd rather buy a motorbike. I don't know. What can you buy with $700?
$700 for a motorbike. Fuck me. I wish. I'd have a motorbike by now.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. But like, I think
you never answered your question. What you wanted to push Gordon Ramsay over his comfort zone? What was it?
Oh, Greek food.
Greek food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably get him to make Greek food.
Maybe.
That'd be good though. I love Greek food.
I don't know what his specialty is. That's what I was just thinking.
Well, I don't think he has one. I think he's just an all-around unreal chef.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Is he the best chef in the world? Is he known as the best chef in the world?
No.
Who's the best? Is he kind of?
I think he might be the best chef personality.
Yeah.
Because he's a personality. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's good, but like, he's not just the best at his craft. I don't even know because a lot of chefs specialize, like you said, in one particular. Like you have a Japanese, like a sushi chef or a Japanese food chef or a fucking Mexican food chef or what have you. You know what I mean? Oh, this guy makes burgers. Gordon Ramsay kind of makes everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if he's generally considered like. I don't know if you could look at him and be like, he's the best.
I don't know, man. I'd suck him off.
For like a nice
crab cake.
Nah, for like a nice macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, they make that macaroni fresh.
Gordon, can you put some hot dogs in there? Ketchup on the side.
Craft dinner.
Please, Gordon.
I love those.
Dude, I want to see him. Actually, that's a perfect thing. Make me craft dinner as good as you can.
like craft dinner.
Like craft dinner out of the box. I
You
want
put
to
some
see.
creme fraiche in that bitch.
Dude, all you have to do is use the cheese and those noodles. Other than that, you can use like whatever you want to spice it up. You know what I mean? So like throw some like spices in there. You know what I mean? Mix it up. Like make something good.
Some buffalo sauce or something.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I could see it. Dude, we should make a cooking show where we just take like plain ass items like like a fucking ramen bowl or something like that, like a college student would buy, like the pre-made, the like flash fried or flash frozen ones or whatever. But and it's like, okay, like make this as good as possible, and then you have to like feed it to somebody, and then they got to be like, they're like blindfolded, they don't know whose is who, so they eat it and they're like, ooh, this one's unreal, and you're just like, fuck yeah.
You know how I feel like you could make craft dinner unreal? Just straight up. I feel like you could make craft dinner and then shred some cheese on the top of it and then bake that.
Like a double, like twice baked craft dinner. Yeah,
Make it
I could
pretty
see
nuts.
that.
I could see that being nuts.
I could see that,
I
dude.
don't know.
Twice baked potatoes.
I don't. What is a twice baked potato? I've only had a single baked potato.
They like bake it, and then they like bake it again, but with like other shit on there. So like they'll
Ooh.
bake it the first time with like some bacon and some other cheese.
Yeah.
And I don't actually mean cheese, but other stuff. And then the second time they'll bake it with like cheese and onion, something like that.
Yeah.
2 time.
Hell yeah.
Feed it to you.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
Dude, same. Dude, you know what I'm dying for, man?
What?
I had like a fucking epitome last night. Epiphany. There you go.
There you go.
I was like sitting there and I was drinking and I was like looking at my beer and I was like, man, the day I get to go back and have some fucking wings at the local, oh my God.
Shit's opening up on Monday. Apparently.
Huh?
Apparently. Restaurant. Ooh. Sorry there, boys. Apparently restaurants are opening up on Monday.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. Yeah, I heard my phone died on my way home from work yesterday. So I was listening to the radio and they said that.
Are you sure it wasn't Texas? Because
No,
that's happening
in BC. It was BC.
I gotta look this up.
With some precautions.
Oh, I would hope so.
Yeah.
But like, bro.
Yeah.
If I can go get wings.
Yeah. They were gonna assess the situation again and give an update tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
we might be able to
unreal.
get wings, boy. Some roofied beers.
That'd be unreal.
You're gonna hear next week if I predicted the future or not.
Probably not.
Most definitely not.
Dude, yeah, that's another thing too. It's funny because here in BC, we haven't necessarily been hit that hard.
No, we're fine.
We've had like 2,000 people max. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe a little more, but like, I think the last time I checked a couple weeks ago, it was like just under $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So like, my thing, like, if you're comparing it to like, sorry to throw you under the bus here in New York, but like New York, dude, they're getting fucked hard.
Yeah, but
all of the states is.
Look at how they live though, and the population in such a small city.
Oh, I understand that, but even still, like, even the whole fact of like not, like, I feel like we've done a really good job in Canada about staying still and shutting up.
Yeah.
Like we're like, obviously me and you are doing this right now, but I'm saying the majority of people have had, like, besides the ones that work every day, they stay home. Like, I'm staying home all the time. It just doesn't affect me. I don't really care. So, but then all these people in the States are like doing forced like marches and shit and protests of it, and I'm like, like, I understand where they're coming from because they have freedom and stuff ingrained, but I'm like, if you're looking at it from the other side, do you understand what you're doing?
There's conspiracy theories right now that the protests were put on by the government to make protesting look stupid, to enforce quarantining by like the stigma of a general public. You know? Because
I haven't heard that, but dude, that's smart as fuck.
Yeah, because there's only like 7 or 8 people doing it, right? It all went all over the news, and apparently they were all a part of some Facebook group. There was like 6 or 7 Facebook groups to do this protest, and they were all created by like one user.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and everyone who joined, like, there was some shit about it. I don't know the facts, but it all links up, and it could be true. And it makes sense. It's not some weird Pizzagate thing that's going on. It's just a smart move by the government.
Yeah.
But then again, it also shows us how they could manipulate us, and people don't
They manipulate
realize.
us all the time.
Yeah.
Business manipulates us all the time.
Yeah.
It's capitalism, straight up. Being manipulated is what we do.
Mm-hmm. Can you throw me another beer?
Yeah, brother.
Thanks, sir, boss.
Oh, man.
Dude, I am pretty pumped. Dude, I had a bunch of these beers in my house. I lost them.
You lost beer? How'd you lose beer? Just put it under the table. Oh, wow.
They just disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yeah. Anywho. Dude, we got those new edibles the other day.
Oh, my God.
I should have just taken a leg. I had a leg and an arm, and I was freaking out.
You know what's funny?
I feel like at least one time every podcast, or maybe every other podcast, there's a story about me and Trey getting way too high on an edible. So maybe we should just stop.
Well, I'd never get high off like edibles. It was just the oil.
Oh yeah, that oil.
I don't get like
that
ever. That was like a once in a blue moon type event where I'm like
it was actually that intense.
That's what I said, dude. It was a psychedelic experience. I was on shrooms for part of that, man, where I was just like, everything in your body is just like, what's going on? Like, you know when you get to the point where you're going like this and you're just like, wow.
Like rubbing your forearms?
Yeah, like just.
No, I don't get to that point.
Exactly my point. When you're on shrooms, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, sorry. You just run around in the woods naked. My bad.
This is we'll tell this story on episode 100.
We got to bring the two on that we were hanging out with at the time. Holy fuck.
Episode 100, we'll have a special video, a special story for you guys.
Quote us on it. Quote us. It'll happen. It will happen. That is a great story. Wow. Wow.
That's probably the most tweak experience I've had in my entire life. But we can't go into it right now. We cannot go into it because that is way too embarrassing.
Oh yeah, but it's also hilarious. So
crime. So
it'll make its appearance.
It is a crime.
No.
Public nudity?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I just took my socks off.
Isn't that why you can't piss in public? It's not the fact that you're pissing in public.
It's public, you're like exposing yourself.
It's that your dick is out.
Indecent exposure.
What if you had one of those tubes? Dude,
they have those where it's like guys that go to like baseball games, they'll go and they just get hammered off beers, obviously, and they have like these packs that wrap around your leg, and like it'll be like sitting on like the back of your calf, and it's just like a tube attached to your cock, and like you're just sitting there, you just keep crushing beers, and then instead of getting up to go to the fucking pisser, you just piss in your little pee pack.
I bet that dugout smells great.
No, not for baseball players, bro. I'm talking about for the fans.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for the players, like beer league.
Buddy, no chance. I'm wearing that on the bench. You kidding me?
You hit a home run.
Yeah, Derek Jeter just had a fucking piss bag attached to his fucking pants.
He hit a home run, just get weighed down by the beers that you were drinking.
Yeah, buddy, forget about fucking trying to steal a base. You're just sloshing around out there. Hey, Jeets, what's going on, bud? You stink. Filled it up. 7th inning stretch.
Dude, you know what I understand? Those type of guys that get like insanely into sports to where they are repping a team so hard they get tattoos and paint their face and do.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, I hope that popped up on the fucking audio. Holy! Do you want to know what that was? That was Noah's phone.
The vibrator's broken.
Dude, that thing sounds like it's about to blow. Are you kidding me?
It's a vibrator, bro.
It's not a vibe, dude. You know what a vibrator sounds like?
What?
You know what that sounds like? Kill me! Oh my god, dude. What did you beat this thing with?
The floor.
A hammer.
The earth.
Gravity. Bro, every time that thing
Gravity's
goes off,
a bitch.
every time that thing goes off, it makes me laugh without because it's like you hear someone's phone rumble normally, like, I got a notification. This thing's like sounds like broken bones. Sounds like my world to live.
I'm working on it.
Holy fuck, man.
What are you gonna? What's the plan for this weekend?
This
got
weekend?
Any big plans? Absolutely nothing. You didn't even know it was Friday tomorrow, did you?
Dude, what am I gonna do?
Wednesday and Thursday for you is the exact same as Saturday, Sunday, right? Except I have work off.
No, literally, that's how I know is because I'll get on in like the morning like noon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get on Discord or whatever, and if there's a call bigger than 3 people, I'm like, oh, it's the weekend. Everybody's off work.
Hell yeah.
But like most of the time, I'll wake up and I'm like, I'm alone for like the next 6 hours, so let's just chill. And then I just make memes and post them, send them to my friends. I've actually been dabbling in a little bit of like Photoshop stuff, like with actual photography that I've been doing.
Yeah.
Because like in the odd chance that I leave my home, I bring my camera with me just in case I see something cool.
Yeah.
I never do. Yeah. But I went on like a walk the other day and it was like nice out. It was good. So I brought the camera with me, took some pics, and then I was like editing one and it was like putting like some space stuff in the background. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm like I said, I'm starting to like you make use of the time more better. More better.
More better.
More better.
Grammar. Maybe get back to school.
Nah.
Yeah, dude. I can't.
I blame that one on the white bark with beer.
I'm choked. My company bitched out. Never cut off work, and we're kind of getting better now. So shit's not really getting worse anymore in the States, is it? Is it getting worse every day still?
Do I have 1 million people infected?
1 million people alone in just New York.
Not in New York,
sorry,
bro.
In the U.S. Yeah, sorry. Don't quote me on that.
Slow down.
I don't
Slow down.
I don't know the facts. I'm not a scientist.
We know. Because you're drinking white bark with beer.
Good beer, man.
Dude, I'm going to keep shouting it out. Just product placement.
Dude, they're a local company.
Are they?
Yeah. I think so. I might be completely making that up.
Crafted, brewed in Victoria, BC. No shit.
Victoria.
So it's not a fucking Belgian beer at all. Driftwood Brewery.
Wit beer is Belgian. Does that not sound Belgian?
Yeah, it does, but unless it's some Belgian dude that came over from Belgium.
Yeah.
And or the Congo.
Dude, you know what it is right now?
Hands.
Starting tomorrow is 1 year ago that I went to Europe.
Get ready.
What? Get ready for what? Snaps?
Like the snap stories and stuff, you're going to be depressed.
Why would I be depressed?
Because it was like, you're not there now.
So?
Man.
I think you look at it way
the first year, I looked at it bad. I was like, fuck, I wish I was back there. Then again, I was like, shit was weird last year. But anyway, this year I'm looking at it more of like a inspiration to go travel again. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck yeah. Like, I want to go do that again. That was good shit. So. Yeah. It's definitely a different point of view for sure. But I don't know, it's interesting, man. Dude, I'm actually hyped up though. When all this shit starts to get relaxed, I kind of got like a little bit of a game plan for the next like year and a bit. Like I'm going
to go on a $25 cruise.
Yeah. Gonna go to New York City. No, I'm thinking though, like over the next like year and a bit, like if all this goes until I start school again, I'm gonna save up with a little chunk of change, go to school, and then save up again. I'll be done school by then, so I'm gonna save up, and then I think like either that fall or the following spring. Jesus fuck.
Burping a lot, man?
Dude, it's the white bark wheat beer.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna go travel again. I think I'm thinking I'm gonna grind it out for the next year.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna reward myself with like a nice month-long trip.
Where are you gonna go?
Japan.
You think that's gonna happen?
I mean,
you want to go to Japan, right?
Yeah, it's my next. I've narrowed it down. Like that's my next like big trip.
Yeah. The only problem with if you go to Japan is if you get jumped, you don't just get beat up. You get like your bones broken by kung fu. You know.
Brother, I'm not gonna get jumped in Japan. I mean,
that was a big fear of mine when I was in Europe. Did I tell you that I saw a guy? As soon as I stepped out of the train terminal in Paris, I looked to my left, and I was with my friend Ian, and he had headphones in. He was just ripping headphones, like listening to happy 70s tunes.
Happy-go-lucky.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're sitting there at like an intersection waiting to cross the street, and I looked to my left, and there was a guy robbing 2 dudes robbing a man at knife point. At knife point, like he's holding this knife and he's like going through his fucking pockets and shit. And I'm just sitting there like, Ian,
let's go.
Ian, look to the left of you, and he didn't even see it the whole time.
Wow.
Absolutely oblivious.
You know why? That's why they also have fucking armed like soldiers, just National Guard, just walking around.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
True, it is true. But yeah, I narrowed it down a long time ago. I was like, Japan is the next spot.
Japan.
And then like Southeast Asia, I think for like that'd be more of a vacation though. You know what I mean? Because it's just cheap beer and you just get hammered.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
You can you can go to Thailand.
Cheap as
like
fuck.
Cheap as fuck. $2,000 for like a month.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good. I'm making plans. You know what I mean? You gotta have goals. You know what I mean? So if I can keep that goal up, it's good shit.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Make goals, kids.
Yeah, I want to go back. I was thinking after I like graduate university.
Yeah.
Go back.
I'm down to go with you.
Same kind of plan. Yeah, we could go. We would take Clouded Judgement on the road.
Boys, can you imagine?
That's actually the it's been the long time dream. That's the end goal for this bitch.
Yeah, go travel.
It's a travel podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, my throat. Yeah, the travel.
Just being able to take it on the road and travel with it, having work that you can travel with.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
dude, it would
that's
be
good
unreal.
Shit. Yeah, man. Well,
have a little Trey and Noah vlog. Little porno.
Little porno vlog. Hell
little
yeah.
Japan porno.
Hell yeah.
See what happens. Put a squid on my ass.
I can feel it moving.
Hey man, tentacle porn. You know, people are into it.
They are. Yeah. Okay, man. You want to take a break or?
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here.
Okay.
You gotta pee?
You're very bad. Okay.
Boom, and we're back. Just like that. Like magic. Movie magic.
Movie
magic.
How was the pee? Huh? Oh, how was it? Oh, liberating.
Terrific, eh?
Yeah. Absolutely unreal. The pee after a nice white bar quit beer.
You're just plugging that, eh?
Every time.
New sponsor.
Any chance
First sponsor of the pod.
Driftwood.
Is that the brand?
Yeah. It's not very noticeable.
Bar. Yes. Beautiful.
Indeed.
This whole podcast is about the beer and Cake Boss. Yeah.
I want to look up how he got fucking arrested or what he got arrested for because I know he did. Cause I remember.
Look it up, bro. I don't think Cake Boss got arrested unless he was part of the fucking mafia.
Doubtful. See that fat ass? Can't organize anything. Can barely keep fucking track of his cake shop.
Hey man.
Did Cake Boss?
Show was lit though.
Go to jail. That's the top thing. Die? Oh my god.
Is he dead?
Get arrested. Go to jail.
Too many cupcakes.
Morristown, an East Hanover man who appeared on the TLC reality show Cake Boss was sentenced today to 9 years in a state prison for sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, okay. God. Dog.
Oh,
Cake Boss is a pedophile?
No, okay, hold on.
Yo,
East Hanover man who appeared on the TLC reality show Cake Boss.
Oh. What? Okay, I'm sorry, man. Hey, I'm sorry.
Okay, wait, hold on,
wait.
Okay, no. Valastro, so it was the actual Cake Boss. This is what happened to him.
Yeah.
Valastro was arrested early Thursday morning and appeared in court later that afternoon for allegedly driving while intoxicated.
Nice.
The reality TV star, who has not yet entered a plea, was offered a deal that would include a 90-day driver's license suspension and a $300 fine. And in the thing it says he was reportedly quoted as saying, "You can't do that to me. I'm the Cake Boss." Can you imagine, dude?
I thought he was a pedophile for a second. Yo, was just exposed the greatest information of all time to the world.
I kind of, maybe in an alternate reality that's true, and we blow up off the Cake Boss's demise.
Exactly.
TikTok famous? No, Cake Boss famous. This just in, local podcasts fucking exposes Cake Boss for pedophilia. More at 5.
It's just you quoting shit out your ass. Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure Cake Boss fucked a little girl.
Oh my god.
He was making cupcakes for...
Jesus.
I gotta shut the hell up before I get arrested instantly. Because we all know Google
this one right here, Cake Boss. They are listening, though.
They are listening.
To finish your sentence.
I don't know what I was saying, man.
You said
I know. I gotta shut up.
You said I gotta shut up. Google and Apple are.
Oh, because Google and Apple are tracking our every move.
Indeed. Fires me up. Some of that 1984 bullshit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I try not to think about it because it scares me.
It actually scares me too, man. Dude, when the start of all this shit happened, where I was like, man, we're actually going in lockdown right now. Wait, oh my God, Google and Apple are actually partnering to track our every mood. Oh my God, it's happening. But deep down in my mind, I'm like, no, it's not happening. We're fine. It's going to go back to normal. But then also part of my brain is like, you're fucked, future Noah. You know what I mean?
I think what's going to happen is like, you know when you go to your grandma's house? And
yeah, occasionally.
Like when you were, that's my point. Occasionally when you go and you were younger, every time you'd see her, she'd always go, oh, you're growing up so much. Because in between the last time that she saw you and the current time, you've grown like an extra 2 inches, let's say, right? That's what it's like reading a history book. You know what I mean? Like you read a history book and you're like, they went into lockdown here, and you can see here is where they lost all their rights. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for us, it's going to be like, we're in lockdown for 6 weeks. Well, I'm used to it now. And then all of a sudden they just start making laws. And it's like, we're in a fascist police state. Cool. Fuck yeah.
You know what I want? I want to just have a job where I can sit in my room and rip a drone delivering pizzas for Domino's. That would be a sick job.
So you mean skip the dishes without having to leave your house? Yeah.
With a drone?
That'd be cool.
Rip it for like an hour.
Dude, I've been low key kind of fiending to buy a drone recently.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at one.
What are you looking at?
So Maverick just released a new drone.
The Air 2. It's not.
You looking at it?
It's JIB, I think.
It's the
Mavic is the name of their drone.
It's a Mavic Air 2.
Yeah.
That's like the model of it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever brand.
Not JIB.
They're only 700 bones.
800.
US. 800.
Yeah.
Still.
US.
That's not that bad for a drone. And apparently some of the features are way better than like the Pro.
Oh, way better. Yeah. Like it's like probably one of their biggest upgrades to date. But I was for my personal use was just looking at the can't help myself, but I was looking at the just the Mavic Mini. Yeah. $300, 249 grams, so I don't need a license.
I was talking to my buddy's dad about it, and you don't need
the advanced license for that one. Yeah. The Air 2, you just need a beginner license.
And it's literally just a quiz online that takes like 20 minutes.
Yeah. But if I was going to do that, I'd probably want to go in for the advanced one. Dude, I was at school, man, but when we were learning about all this shit in school, and my teacher was like brought his drones in because he's one of those techie guys, likes to keep up with it. Dude, this guy had like a $3,000 drone on his hands, and it was one of the ones he was like passing around. He was like, "Yeah, I got a better one. It's at home." But
did it have missiles on it?
No, I don't think it was taking out the Taliban. But
he just pulls up with like
a Predator drone
with a Predator missile.
It's like that episode of fucking American Dad. He just he's just controlling it. He's like, pulls it into the fucking hangar at school.
Yeah, dude.
No, but yeah, I was thinking about getting it just because I was like, because our one buddy who's into photography, it was like snowing out one day in the winter. I would hope. And he brought his drone out and he was like ripping it around and this thing, man. Like I was doing some research on it and like you can actually take some good quality footage with that shit. It's like 2.6K.
Yeah.
The one that you're looking at is 4K, but the little one was like just still 2K. I was like, dude, that would make some good quality footage,
it's only
man.
Like $300-400.
It was $350, I think, something like that.
Dude, I would cop that. That's not that much money.
It's not, but I'm gonna wait because I'm like I'm sitting on a nice little supply of cash right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Let me get a job first, or maybe just sign up to that Trudeau free bucks. I'm gonna get some Corona bucks, baby.
Corona bucks.
I'm not leaving my house for months.
Monopoly money,
dude. Literally though. Let me go on the internet and sign up because I can't get a job because I'm out of school. Oh, I'm sorry, Trey. I'm sorry for your unfortunate thing. Here's $1,200. Hell yeah. let me play Counter-Strike Global Offensive all day.
Speaking of which, you trying to play a game after this?
Oh, 100%.
Shit, all right.
Buddy, it's like 11 o'clock. You're going to hate yourself tomorrow.
True. I'll think about it when I get home.
You're going to get home and be like, no.
Not a chance.
Fat chance of that, budge.
Yeah. Anyways, man, you want to wrap her up?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we didn't have much time after this pee break, but I'm not gonna lie, I gotta rip a pee so bad right now, and I don't. I was like, last break, I was like, don't really gotta rip a pee, so I'm gonna hold it out until the end. But now I'm like, I really gotta pee.
I want to die.
Anyways,
Okay.
Guys. Hey, Trey and I. Okay, we're not gonna end it right now. Hold up. Trey and I are kind of working on some ideas here. We want to start making some other type of videos. Should I tell them about it?
I mean, don't give them the idea.
I'm not going to give them the idea, but
it's still in the planning phase, but we want something that's a bit more visual oriented because we're trying to keep the pod. Obviously, it's our mainstay. We're not going to forget about you boys, but like the mainstay is going to just be more of an audio related thing. You know what I mean? It's something, you put on in the background. You're not watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we want something for those people that, because we both watch YouTube videos. That's what we grew up on.
Yeah.
Streams, YouTube videos, that kind of thing. We want to get into more of a creative YouTube kind of, not creative, but like more creative in the way of like the ideas that are going to be a bit different.
And a lot more fun to edit.
Indeed. That's where, we're going to go for like better quality editing, just kind of joke shit. So it'll be totally us. It'll be totally in the same vein of the pod, but you get a little bit more bang for your buck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, hey, if you don't know what we look like, you can search us up on YouTube. Remember to follow us on Twitter to hear some updates about this shit.
Check out our Instagram for some clips.
Yeah, boys. Anything else we got to plug?
TikTok, baby.
TikTok. Fuck yeah, boys. Our TikTok, eh? #1 in the country.
Let's go, baby.
All right, boys.
All right.
Love you guys.
Stay safe out there.
Peace out.